What's up, YouTube? This is Big Mike. All right, in this video, I'm going to talk about these wall fixtures. Pretty nice. Uh, Proud of these wall fixtures and these lamps and shit. Couch in the background. Nah, I'm just, you know, want y'all to look at something while I'm talking and shit. I know y'all want to see, y'all know that motherfuckers want to see how I'm living and shit. Not just joking. In this video, I want to talk about the Lakers, though, man. And it's something that's annoying me watching. I mean, I understand that these sports programs are going to talk about LeBron James. They're going to talk about the Lakers. They're a marquee team. LeBron is considered by many the best player in the NBA, although that's an argument and debatable at this point in his career. So you got to talk about what people want to hear about. But correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't, and I said this in a video I did recently, wasn't the main argument coming into this season that this is like a freebie for the Lakers? Like, LeBron really wasn't expected to be on a contending team this season, and that would be for next year. I mean, already the Lakers are above 500. All right, they're probably on pace to. I don't know whether or not they're gonna win 50 games, but I think they're definitely going to win at least 45, probably 46 games, which is a big improvement of what they did last year. All right. Just LeBron James' presence alone is going to net you at least a dozen more wins. All right. So I don't, for the life of me, understand why there's this push for LeBron and the Lakers to all of a sudden, it's this instant gratification syndrome that people have now. Like everything has to be done now. I want what I want now. There's no patience. I think you give this team a run now, okay, for whatever reason. Now, I do think if you can get the Bradley Beal trade now, that Wizards team is going to be blown up. All right. Shout out to Black Reality TV. He was right. He had been saying it for a while now that team should be broken up. John Wall, I don't know what's going on with him, man, but he's not playing at the level that we're accustomed to seeing from him the last couple of years. This year, he's not playing at the same level. I believe Bradley Beal has voiced his preference to be traded to a couple teams, and Lakers is one of them. And I think he'll be a good fit. And if you can get him, then I think you should trade him. And if it means giving up a player like Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball, two guys who, especially with Ball, I'm beginning to now see has very limited upside in the NBA. I think you go ahead and make it. But I think for the most part, other than that, this season is about LeBron James getting used to playing in a different system. I think the Lakers should figure out how to best play LeBron James. I just saw ESPN First Take where they said the Lakers have the fourth fastest pace in the NBA. And with LeBron James at age 33, going on 34 years old next month, they have to change that. He can't play on a team where he's playing up and down. That's going to wear LeBron James out by February. He's going to be starting to wear down. He can't have that at this age for a guy like him. So I just think that the Lakers should just play this season out. And then after this season, that's when you make the big adjustments. Do you want to get rid of Luke Walton? If you're Magic Johnson, do you want to get rid of Luke Walton in favor of another coach? Or that's when you make the big marquee additions. Do you get a guy like Anthony Davis, or do you get a guy like Kevin Durant, who I'm starting to seriously think will not return with the Golden State Warriors? From what I understand from reading what a lot of insiders are saying, that he's not going to come back to the Warriors. And the situation with him and Draymond just cemented it. I think, honestly, that even if the Warriors do um, trade Draymond Green. I think he's done. I think his he's ran his course with that team. I think that's something that goes on with Kevin Durant. I think after a period of time, mentally, he he'll just get tired of a situation and want something new. He's won two NBA championships with the Warriors. All right. Um, I think that the situation with the Warriors is it was fresh, it was fun at first, but I think now it's starting to, you know, he wants another course now. And I think ultimately, from what I'm reading, he's going to either do two things. He's going to most people say it's three things that he's going to either stay with the Warriors or sign with the Knicks or the Lakers. I don't think he's going to resign with the Warriors. I think he's either going to sign with the Knicks or he's going to sign with the Lakers. Um, if you know he's a vengeful person, which I think he kind of can be, I think he might sign with the Lakers. Um, I think though, max contract wise, his bet would be signed with the Knicks, but I don't think that that would make him an instant championship contender. Um, the Lakers would make him, along with LeBron James and other personnel, I'm pretty sure it's going to be part of the team. That's going to make them an instant championship contending team, but we'll see. But I think that with the Lakers, man, Laker fans are just, they got to be more patient, man. All right. I understand it's been 8+ years since you guys won a title, but I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. It's been 20 years since the Bulls have won a championship. And I'll probably have to wait another 20 years until they become a championship caliber team. But that's the nature of beast of being a fan. You can't just be there when they're winning. You have to be a fan of a team because you like the team, you like the organization. You know, it has to be a part of you. You can't just only want to like a team when they're winning. All right, Warrior fans, you newcomer Warrior fans. In 3 or 4 years, this team may not be the same team, but you gotta like this team because you just like the Golden State Warriors. You like the arena, you like the crowd, you like the environment, you like the personnel, you like the players, you like everything about the team. It's just you identify with it, not just because of the W's in the win column, or the rings that you see or the championship trophies. That's just the icing on the cake. That's the dessert that you get. I'm a Bills fan, so I understand about long time suffering. But you know what? One of these days, you know, the Bills are going to hoist the Lombardi Trophy. I know it. But back to the point of my video, man. Um, the Lakers are looking for next year and beyond, and they have a short window. LeBron James is, for all intent and purposes, he's 34 years old. I would give him. I understand he's a phenomenal player, but I would give him maybe a 3-year window as far as somewhere in his prime. And then afterward, he's probably going to start breaking down. Even if he doesn't physically start missing games or have injury issues, skill set wise, he's just going to start breaking down. He's just not going to have the speed, especially if he continues playing at the small forward position. He's just not going to have the speed anymore to be as effective a scorer uh, as he was in his prime. Um, just the other day, you saw this really poor game that he had, and you're going to start seeing more of that as he gets a little older, I believe. So the Lakers, I think you have to do this now. And as far as LeBron James and his play calling situation with Luke Walton, LeBron James has always been like that. We always have seen that his basketball IQ is off the charts, and that's one part of his game that is very underrated. He's a brilliant has a brilliant basketball mind. It's just that sometimes I question his decision making at times in clutch situations, and whether or not he trusts himself in certain situations, in particular his jump shot. But look, if you're Magic Johnson, you're going to trust LeBron James and his decision making when it comes to play calling, because ever since LeBron James has re-established himself as a primary ball handler, as the de facto point guard of his team, the Lakers have been on something of a winning streak. Now, when Roger and Rondo comes back from injury eventually, that's going to have to work itself out. But I think that for this team to go forward, you're going to have Rondo as your primary point guard, and he and LeBron will have to figure that out. And this team will be okay, man. I think they're going to win 40-something games, close to 50. If they do win 50 games, that's a remarkable accomplishment. Even if they don't make the playoffs, if they were to win 47, 48 games, that's a big improvement. Everything's not going to happen in 1 year. Doesn't always work like that. All right. So that's just how that is. That's my opinion. Tell me what you guys think.